one of the biggest tragedies in our world that goes unreported, unfortunately, is this whole reality of Christian persecution. Christians as a whole are the most persecuted group in the world, and where Christians are prevented from living their faith or from living in their historic homes, or persecuted because they are Christian in their historic homes, that's where we try to go. We try to create awareness, we send resources, we send missionaries into those areas to be with and to advocate for our persecuted brothers and sisters who are simply trying to live their faith and follow Christ.
In which countries do you think is there the most persecution of Christians?
Well, we work very closely with Aid to the Church in Need, and we follow their reporting. Their reporting is pretty spot on. And so some of the most aggressive countries right now that are preventing Christians from living their faith are places like Saudi Arabia, Nigeria, North Korea, of course. China is openly persecuting Christians. And in past years, all through the Middle East, as we've been engaged in this long-term war in the Middle East, Christians have sort of been caught in the middle against radical groups.
Well, how exactly do you help the persecuted Christians?
So in places like the Persian Gulf, we have missionaries who are there. In many of these countries, Christianity is against the law, but you have many Filipinos who are there working in these countries, providing for their families and making a good life for themselves, but they don't have access to the faith. So our brothers are there celebrating the sacraments in secret, of course, in people's homes. There are very few of those countries are there actually physical churches. So it's a lot of home masses and home catechesis, and very much like the early church.
Mm-hmm. And how do Filipinos help you in those countries?
So they're collaborators with us. They're trained catechists. They're community organizers. They build the community, and we just go and we accompany them. We journey with them, and we provide the sacraments as needed.
Don't you become targets yourselves?
We do. I mean, some of our brothers have been expelled from some of those countries. They have been arrested from some of those countries, or while serving in some of those countries. Of course, we can't go dressed like this. We don't wear the habit. We don't even wear the cross when we're there. When our brothers are there in those mission fields, everything is done very, very quietly, and so long as we don't make too much noise and we're not out on the streets, evangelizing the faith or openly trying to convert the locals, we're pretty much left alone. Thanks be to God. So.
But they do know that you are quietly doing your work.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, some of our missionaries will, whenever we gather for international meetings, and some of them come, they'll say yes, that they've noticed many days if they're out of their apartment or going to the market or whatever, that they're followed, that they're observed, that they're watched by the government. But so long as they stay within a very narrowly defined parameter,